Good morning, guys. I think I need a little bit of a shave this morning. Oh, it's been a busy morning. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy month. It's been a busy best year of my life. It really has been the best year of my life. Meeting new people, falling in love, yeah, over and over again. Guess with who? Me! Look in the mirror and go, wow, you're good looking. Who are you? I go, I don't know. Maybe we should get to know each other. So it started, we argue sometimes though. Such a stubborn person. Yeah, lots of changes, guys. Lots of changes. Lots of amazing things happening. You know when you plant loads of seeds and all of a sudden you look round and you see like a forest? That's how it feels right now. You know, 16 years of planting seeds, it's finally coming to fruition. Things are starting to sprout. I'm like, wow, and then guess what? Yeah, they're actually flowers. They're beautiful, beautiful trees. It's great. It's a great day. Sorry guys, I'm just on a high at the moment and it's not the coffee. It's natural fruit and vegetables and just being generally thankful for my life and for all the little things. All of these things that come to fruition, these wonderful things that you plant the seeds. If you're not happy, and even if you've created something, if you're not happy inside, you're not going to be happy with whatever you've done. You're not going to be happy with where you go. Doesn't matter if you can afford to go to the Bahamas, you know, lying on the beach. If you're not happy, you won't be happy there. Because none of those things can make you happy. Only happiness comes from within, being happy in a happy place. If you're always thinking constantly about why you're happy and giving yourself this reassurance that you should be happy because of who you are, where you are, what you've got, what you own, where you're going. That's all kind of like really, really ancient. It's really not the formula to true happiness. I've realized that. And I think that was part of my journey of not being happy. Believing that happiness was buying a brand new car or a brand new handbag. Not that I buy many handbags, but I have actually got a man bag. So it is a handbag. You just call it a man bag. Yeah, amazing. Wow, in the 1980s, if I'd have had one of them round me, I'd have been chased down the street. Yeah, things have changed so much. We've really grown. You know, people are really starting to be more open these days and allowing people to be who they want to be. That's just a beautiful thing. We forget about that. And me coming from Brighton, because my daughter was living there a while. Last time I was there was a guy, stark naked nearly. He just had a G-string on and he was on roller skates. Did you see that? Did you just see that? What? I just think I saw a guy with a G-string on in rollerblades. Oh yeah, it's normal round here. I said this place is brilliant. It's just brilliant. And yeah, that's one thing. That's what I like about the diversity of Brighton, and people can just be who they are. I kind of think it's getting a little bit. It's like anything. You know, it's hard to find a balance because people become OTT from whatever. People take it to the next extreme, you know, and it causes a little bit of issues. But, you know, hey-ho, that's life. Things change. We see things because we have to hit the floor or things are going wrong. And it's all the part of change, I guess. And 2020 is a great year, I think, for change. And we're going to see more change this year. We're going to see more amazing things happen. I think awareness is really what it is. I think the awakening of mankind, of what we're going through and what we're seeing, it's really good. Whether it's we're all realizing that the drinking water's killing our true sense and we're starting to eat healthy now and all of a sudden we're waking up. Oh my God, I've been asleep for years. Yeah, that's called being in the system. We've all been there. We've all bought into that because we were brainwashed as kids, but now we're seeing, wow, you know, things aren't how they should be. We're now realizing, you know, the depression after, you know, people going to vote for yet another waste of energy and time because the government always gets in. It never changes. We just think it's going to change and, oh, it's going to be better this year because this person's voted in. No, the system never changes. So people are realizing that now. And we're becoming open and aware of things that need to be changed. The system needs to go. We need to bring in a new form of life, of how we live and how we behave and how we should take care of people who are on the street, who everybody should have a home to live. Everybody should be able to go where they want to go and do what they want to do. Everybody should be equal in wealth. You know, we should all be able to eat every day and not fear the wolves at the door, you know, the banking system that basically makes us all have a mortgage for, 25 years, and we kind of feel like that's the natural thing to do. That's garbage. It's absolutely nonsense. The only thing a mortgage does is just keep you imprisoned in fear so you can't, you're lucky to go on holiday once a year. I love the millennials, the ones who just travel around the world. And I see the anger and bitterness of so many people because these people are having life. They're having life. Good for them. Good for them. Breaking free from the mindset of the system that tells us we've got to be a good boy. We've got to be a good girl. We should get a job. And if you get a job, you should keep it and then get a mortgage. Get a mortgage, yes. And then when you've got your mortgage, then get married. And all of these. And then pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. And then say, repeat after me. Repeat after me. You are free. Yeah, I learned at an early age, that's a real manipulation, and I was right in it, completely bought into that hook, line and sinker, until the day I said, you know what? I am not healthy. I am not well. I am sick. I am poorly. I am depressed. I am angry. And you know what? Maybe I need a change of scenery. Maybe I need a change of life. Maybe I need to walk away from that, what I was told is life, to actually really, really finding my truth and my path and my life. So I gave up everything and moved to a magical mountain called Mias Pueblo. And I started to then allow the universe to basically put me in my own direction, not me thinking what I should do or where I should go. I just let the universe tell me what to do. Is this guy mad? Is this guy mad? Am I listening to this? Are you listening to this guy? Did you hear what he said? He didn't think about anything. He didn't think about his life. He just gave everything up and he let the universe... Is he mad? Well, I tell you what, if I'm mad, let me tell you, I've never been as happy in my life. I've never been as richer in my life. Never been as more joyful in my life. Everything that I would ever have wanted, that I believed in the system, I have got now. And I'm not talking about rich monetary-wise. I'm talking about rich health and happiness-wise. So I'm living proof it can be done. And I'm living proof that when you walk away from a system and you start your own life and you start to allow the universe to help and guide you, and when you start to use that principle of listening to your higher self, not what your government tells you should do, you'll be surprised where it takes you. You'll be surprised, like the millennials. Where are you now? I'm in Barbados, I'm in Bali, I'm in Thailand, I'm in Vietnam. Wow, brilliant! And all because they walked away from what they realised was absolute garbage. You can live anywhere in the world. Oh, well, if I'm born in Huddersfield, I've got to stay in Huddersfield. Who said that then? You get yourself out there in the world and realise that it belongs to you. Every single footstep you take, every part of this world, every sea that you look at belongs to you. It's as much yours as it is anybody else in this world. Just because you're born somewhere, does that make it yours? Does it, Ek? It just means that you were lucky or unlucky to be born there. So now make your life. Choose where you want to live. Be where you want to be. Flow. Enjoy your life. Trust in it. Trust, like I did. I was scared to death, but I trusted that what I was leaving behind was far, far worse thing staying there than going somewhere where I had no idea where I was going, really. Not a clue. And look at me now. It was the best thing I ever did. And I see so many of my friends still in the same place. Upset, angry, bitter, hating the system. You know what? Only you can make that change. The system won't do it. The system is purposely there to suppress you, to keep you there. So don't blame the system. It's doing its job really well. Keep you up your mortgage, 25 years, yeah, get to 60 years old and then he's gone. Well done. System wins. Doesn't have to pay you for your retirement. You don't like that? Get some tablets in him quick. He'll kick the bucket much quicker. Then we don't have to pay him any taxes. Great system. Really clever. You can't fault it for its cleverness. Very powerful. But then what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to sit back and scream and shout and be bitter? Are you going to say, I'm going to take control of my life and change it? And the system is never going to play a part in that ever again. And that's what I do to this day. And that's my message with love, not with anger, with love. Maybe I'm getting a bit passionate, yeah, because I want you to change your life. I want you to find your happiness. Get yourself off. If you can afford, save. Get yourself a plane ticket. Get yourself off. Where's a return ticket? Don't have one. What? You need a return ticket? No, I don't, mate. Yes, you do. Yeah, that's system thinking, sir. No, you don't. Look at the law. You don't need a ticket now that I'm in America. I'll come back when I'm ready to come back. You need a ticket? No, you don't need a ticket. Oh, okay, you do. Yeah, come in. So, yeah, one-way ticket. Cheers to a one-way ticket wherever you go. And then send me a message on here when you get there. You know, there was a film called Shirley Valentine. After that film came out, it was the funniest film ever. It was such a thought-provoking film that was so cleverly made. It was about a woman back in the late 70s, early 80s. And it's like many women, we kind of stereotyped it because the system made it that way. You know, it was kind of like, you know, the husband works, wife stays at home, cleans and cooks. Husband gets home on a Thursday, wants his meat on that plate with his chips and egg. Thursday, that's what he has. Anyway, she forgot, she gave the meat to the dog because she felt sorry for the dog. And it was just chips and egg. And the guy said, what day is it today? And she went, Thursday. And what does Thursday mean? I don't know. Thursday means meat. There's no meat on this plate. And he smashes and like, oh. And she decides to just leave him. And she packs a bag and she goes to Greece. And believe it or not, it's Mykonos. I was actually there. Amazing place. I went there, yeah. And I went to the beach where she was sat having a drink at the very end. It was incredible. And she just left her husband. And through the process of the film, you realise that she met another guy who was, you know, just the same as like any other guy. But she found her happiness. She found her inner strength. And she found who she was, where she was. And her husband went frantic, crazy, and then bought a ticket and went over to see her. And, you know, and she said, you know, I've moved on. And it was a brilliant film. And the moral of the story is people back then were so trapped in a way of thinking that they had to get married and take care of the husband, and the husband was the breadwinner. And this film changed the way women and men, shook men up tremendously, saw life. And a lot of women actually, after that film, left their husbands and travelled the world. Brilliant way to change the programming of the system. And I think there are many films right now changing the programming of the way we think. There are many videos out there, like many amazing people making videos and sharing truths that the system doesn't want you to see. And that is shaping the world. And how long that's going to last for, I don't know, because Google now has bought Facebook and bought everything else, and that's the system basically. So the system owns Facebook, Google, Twitter, all these places where we can share our message of love and power and empowering you to do whatever you want and to see the truth behind what really is causing our illness, which is medication and spraying of the clouds and all the bad things that we're pointing out, which the system doesn't want us to point out because it's trying desperately to suppress, kill us and dumb us down, that we're sharing this message. And we're realizing now that this isn't fabrication. This isn't lies. People who once said we were crazy are now saying actually there's some truth in this. So we are becoming enlightened. We are waking up. We are waking every day. And that's why I made a video on Facebook this morning showing that all that we're looking at here are not clouds. It's all chemtrails sprayed last night and this morning, because they're trying to dumb us down. And the more they spray, the more I smile, because they're doing it because they're knowing that they need to spray this to dumb us down, but it's too late. The tables have tipped. The scales have tipped to one side, and it's all about awakening, and we see what we need to see now. So it's much harder for the system to brainwash us anymore. We don't buy into it. So now they're basically stopping these videos all over social media, and they're trying to only push one objective all the time, and that's their mind brainwashing agendas. So we've still got a little bit of time left, I guess, and I guess we're nearly there now. 2020 is the year of revelation, and we're going to see things more. We're gonna understand life more. We're going to feel more stronger. We're going to be the power. No one has the power over you. No one has the power over me. We are our healer. We are our speaker. We are our teacher. We are our guide. We are our intuition. And this is growing and growing. We do not need anymore a system to take care of us, because we realize that it's never taken care of us. It's never cared about us. It's only taken from us to grow and to become a bigger cog machine that suppresses and kills us. If we don't agree with it, then we become anti-system, which means we're either fascist or we're conspiracy theorists. We realize now it's all a game, and we're breaking free from it. And that's why I've spent 2 years telling you, get up and go and make the change yourself. Be your own guru. Don't rely on your system or government to help you. They won't. They'll only keep you where you are. So now we are making that change, and it's a beautiful time. It really is a beautiful time, and that's why I've been smiling so much, because what I once saw 2 years ago, even just in a short span of 2 years, what I saw there with a lot of my friends, that I see now, the change in them, in you, is incredible. We really have shifted a higher vibration in all of us to awareness and to self-confidence and power. And that's what I love, and that's what I'm drinking for today, and that's my message. Love you all. Have a great day from my heart to yours. Keep shining that light. Keep being a light worker. Keep being a lighthouse in this world, because you are the ones that history will show that made the change from a suppressed society to a free world. And it's happening. Take care, guys. Love you all. Bye now.